COVID-19, for the past 2 years, the market has been shifting drastically. What I've been noticing now, quite recently, is that there's an uptick in activity for the rental market. The prices are raising for the rental units. There's more like bidding wars for the specific units. And people are under the misconception that it's actually cheaper to rent than it is to own. I'd like you to shine some light on this topic for the audience.
Yes, sure. So I would say that renting in the long run is not cheaper than owning a home. When you think of what's going on in today, particularly in Ontario, the market is pretty crazy when it comes to renting. Prices are way more inflated than it should be. But if you are a homeowner, you are basically paying towards something that you will own. But as a renter, you're not necessarily doing that. So more money is kind of being wasted when you don't have home ownership because you are paying more than you should. So I would say that being a homeowner is definitely more cheaper in the long run, just based on the simple fact that you will be having something that's yours and you can claim.
I think I'd also kind of agree on that because, you know, when you're making your mortgage payments, you're building equity in your property, which you can then use towards purchasing another property.
Correct. Yeah.
And then keep going on and building your portfolio, which a lot of people are not aware of. Whereas renting, you're essentially paying somebody else's mortgage. I mean, there are some pros and cons to both. Like, for example, say if you're renting, you have the freedom or flexibility of moving at any time because you're not committed to the mortgage. So it could be seen in both ways. However, at the end of the day, when you have a mortgage and you're kind of paying towards your equity and you're able to do more with that.
Correct.
When buyers are shopping, I've noticed this a lot in my field of work, that clients are calling me up, asking me to go see a property, and my first question is, okay, you know what, do you have your pre-approval? And their answer is always no. I'm just wanting to see what's out there. They're under the impression that they need to look at the homes, find the perfect home before getting the pre-approval. And they're not aware that it's better, or the correct procedure is to speak with the mortgage broker or the lenders first, find out how much you're approved for, and then speak to the realtor. Do you find this happening as well?
Yes. What I would recommend is for you to seek out pre-approval first before searching for a home. You will need to basically go and figure out how much you can potentially afford before going house hunting. It saves you a lot of time, it saves your realtor a lot of time, and it gives you basically a stronger hand when it comes to maybe bidding for this particular property. So I would recommend speaking to your mortgage broker or a lender and just seeing what you can be pre-approved for. But the best way or order, I would say, is to basically get pre-approved first, find out how much you can afford, and then speak to your local realtor, and they will be able to assist you.